Mr. Docrat, thanks very much for your time. Tell us about the large volumes of retrenchment applications. How busy are you?
Okay, once again, good morning, and good morning to your viewers. Look, I heard the indication that we received a hike in applications during the period of the lockdown. At this stage, compared to the past couple of months, okay, there hasn't been a big increase in the number of large-scale retrenchment applications to the CCMA. And there's probably reasons for that, okay? For one is that a number of the companies have probably closed or scaled down during level 5, okay? Now, we do anticipate that within the next 3 to 6 months, right, following the initial lockdown that commenced on the 27th of March, is that we do anticipate as companies, as the restrictions are eased and companies weigh up the cost of resuming operations, right? The operational costs with their associated labor costs, then you probably would see a spike of applications, because at the moment, the CCMA is only accepting electronic referrals. So for your companies requesting facilitation of your large-scale retrenchments, these could still be sent to the CCMA and those attended to. But we haven't seen an increase, spike compared to the past couple of months, but we do expect this to increase. We have seen a steady flow, though, of what we call your small-scale retrenchment disputes. Those are your individual retrenchments or retrenchments of up to about 12 employees. So we have seen a steady flow of those particular matters.
Can I ask you this question? I'm sorry to interrupt you. The Treasury has put out figures estimating that between 3 to 7 million people will possibly lose their jobs at this time. Are those figures realistic?
Okay, with the figures, you're probably looking at a more comprehensive picture, which is for dismissals on a number of different grounds as well. But chances are you will see a spike. We've already seen an increase in the number of dismissal matters being referred to the CCMA. Okay, and these are likely expected to increase in terms of the numbers we're going to see coming through. For the reason is, at the moment, we're only receiving electronic referrals to the CCMA. Once our doors open, you're probably going to see a big number of walk-ins where workers will probably come to or go to most of the CCMA offices to try and open cases around dismissals in whatever form that they've experienced. So there is a likelihood that you will see a number of job losses within the next 3 to 6 months going forward. The numbers, only time will tell, unfortunately.
Yeah. Just as a final question to you, Mr. Docrat, which industries are filing for retrenchments at this time?
Look, what we've experienced is that, look, this can probably, cut across a number of sectors or industries. More importantly, probably hospitality and tourism, which is expected, will probably see a spike in the number of matters coming to the CCMA as well. And then your secondary, manufacturers, service providers as well. We have experience, which you've seen, it's been in the media. We've currently been busy with the SAA matter. We've seen ComAir coming through as well. And then as well, from Cell C as well, we've seen a number of these matters coming through. But, Telkom, those were delayed as well. So it's going to cut across a number of industries or sectors where you may not necessarily, pinpoint it immediately, for the simple reason it's just about every industry or sector would be affected by this. And it just depends on the resilience of those businesses to resume operations and try and ensure that they retain, keeping their workers in employment going forward.
Haroun Docrat, thank you very much for your time. He's a senior commissioner at the CCMA.